Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing Deuteronomy 21 to 23. Today's chapters are a roller coaster. We start with the Lord's commands against, sexual exploitation of women. Thanks for that, by the way, big guy. Back then, women were like objects, property, chattel. They had no say in anything, no view, and we were barely permitted to speak in public back then. We were things, ladies, things. Today's repressed and woke women make me giggle a little bit. Imagine not having any rights whatsoever, at all, none, zero. Of course, times were way different back then, and the Lord is making baby steps here, I think. But today he says in chapter 21 that if you're at war and you capture yourself a pretty gal, go ahead and let her mourn her parents for a month before you steal her away and marry her or concubine her or whatever they did to them back then. This decree made all the men, true story, go, "What, meow? God, say it ain't so, a whole month." So you can understand the need for these baby steps, I think. The next decree was that if you and your prisoner of war wife aren't really vibing and you aren't super into her, the Lord commands that the captor let her go to wherever she wishes, rather than sell her as a slave or kill her, which was kind of the norm for back then. Imagine being captured, forced into marriage, and then forced into slavery because your captor doesn't like you anymore. That's what's going on in Deuteronomy today. Big ups to the G-Man for rectifying that as best as he could, I guess, for the times. He goes on to protect children in the next section too. He's killing it today, stating that if a man has two wives, which was common back then, but he only loves one of the wives, he still has to treat all the kids the same, honoring the firstborn rights, etc. Are you listening, blended family parents? Truly loving all of the kids the same. Now, here's where the decrees get kind of weird and very deathy, where the roller coaster, takes an upside down twisty turn. The Lord talks about purging the evil from the Israelites, and today he starts with the rebellious children. At your wit's end with the kids, go ahead and march them to the city gate and let the elders stone them to death. Cheat on your wife, both you and your mistress, stone to death. Rape somebody, stone to death. Actually, that one tracks and should happen. Oh, check this one out. Oddly, Moses adds this weird one, kind of willy-nilly at the end of chapter 22. A man is not to marry his father's wife. He must not dishonor his father's bed. In other words, no dating your mom or stepmom. As if that needed to be said anyways. Unfortunately, I think this had to be an issue if he's going to mention it, and that's gross. Further gross, he has to tell them to dig a hole to poop in when they are without a place to poop. Does this mean people were just pooping in the streets back then? Gross. Again, gross. On that note, please keep your cheating wives and unruly children inside the cart until the roller coaster comes to a complete stop at the end of chapter 23 today. Tomorrow we're diving into Deuteronomy 24 to 26 if you want to read ahead. I hope you have a blessed day. Please comment and don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.